As I reflect on the greatest injustice in mythology, I wonder if it's not the wrath of Zeus or the cruelty of the Titans, but the fate of Hades, the god who ruled beneath them all. I imagine Hades feared and misunderstood, not as the villain the myths have made him out to be. I see him as a god who never asked for his throne, nor did he wage war for dominion. I recall the great war against the Titans which shook existence itself. Zeus, Poseidon and I divided the realms. Zeus took the heavens, Poseidon seized the seas, and I, Hades, was left with the depths, a kingdom of shadows and silence. I see the cosmos split, with the three brothers standing at their respective realms, a stark contrast between light and darkness. I descended into my new domain where the air was thick with the whispers of the dead. The underworld was vast, endless, and filled with souls who had nowhere else to go. I saw the skeletal Pheromon Charon guiding the newly dead across the river Styx, and Cerberus, the three-headed beast, guarding the gates. I understand that my role is not to command death, but to ensure that none escape the fate they had woven in life. Mortals fear me above all gods, whispering my name in terror, speaking of me as the god of death, the lord of torment. But I am not cruel. I am a god of justice, a god of inevitability. I ensure that every soul receives what it has earned. I see the different realms of the underworld, from Tartarus to the Elysian fields and the Asphodel meadows, where souls exist but do not live. I recall the story of Persephone, my queen, who was not stolen but sought me out. I offered her a choice, a pomegranate, and with that her fate was sealed. She would return to her mother but could never truly leave the underworld behind. I see Persephone and Hades sitting on their throne, surrounded by the underworld, a sense of balance and inevitability. I remember Orpheus, who dared to try to defy death. His music was divine, but even that could not undo death. I offered him a chance, but he failed, and his beloved Eurydice was lost to him forever. I see Orpheus standing before the throne of Hades, playing his lyre, a sense of longing and sorrow. In the end, all things belong to me, Hades. The living may pray to Zeus, but the dead will always come to me. I do not need temples or prayers. My kingdom grows every day, not through conquest, but through the simple, inescapable truth of life itself. I see the underworld, vast and endless, with souls streaming in, a sense of inevitability and certainty.